Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and the story of Ella and Alec. Back to Ella. School started off great, mostly because Alec dropped me off again. Yay, Alec. Right now I'm hanging in homeroom. To kill time, I run through today's schedule in my head. We loathe routine. Every day is different. Here's what I've got coming up. 7:37:23 a.m. Homeroom. Key fact. Fae classes start at times that are either incredibly exact or super sketchy. It's how we roll. 9 a.m.-ish. Spellcasting for Dummies class. This is my daily nightmare with Miss Morning Dew. 10:30 a.m.-ish. Open discussion. This is another way of saying that everyone hangs out and socialises. I wait in the back and wing watch. 12:01:17 p.m. Lunch. Pixies can conjure you something to eat, but I watch those little buggers when no one else is paying attention. They totally spit on everything. I bring my own food, thank you very much. 1 p.m.-ish. Assembly, an inspirational speech from our principal Goldilocks. This fae carries around a specialist sloppy lollipop, which she wields like a conductor's baton. If you sit in the first 2 rows of assembly, expect to get splattered in yolk. Again, I hang in the back. 12:15:14 p.m. How to manipulate humans class. Self-explanatory. And when you me, pretty useless. 3 p.m.-ish. Closing meeting. We discuss homework and whatnot. I decide to kill even more time and text Alec. For once his phone works inside the Lishon building. Call me Ella. Meet me at my place after school. Lots to tell you. Magic man. Sure. Alec has sensed his point by sending me a gif of dancing yetis. The guy downloads internet memes that match my pyjamas collection. Does he know me or what? Call me Ella. Magic man. Lots to tell you too. After that exchange, I sleepwalk through the day. I may look like I'm just sulking in the back of the classroom, but I'm really thinking through that conversation with Sky and worrying about Alec. Finally, school ends and I speed my way home. Fortunately, I remembered my +10 cloak of hiding. In no time, I'm in my kitchen and making myself a sandwichosaurus, when some familiar blue sparkles shine out from the living room. Alec is here. Because I'm just an awesome girlfriend, I cut my sandwichosaurus in half and head over to the couch. The moment I close in on Alec, one thing is very clear. What's up with that binder? Alec chuckles. This thing holds the plans for the next glass slipper ball. No way. You go first, though. What's your news? This morning I was too shocked about meeting Regina to blab about the experience. Since then, I've had all day to obsess over Sky. I'm totally ready to share. So, I begin. I summoned a genie. You did what? Me. A girl genie. It happened. Wow. Do you have any idea how tough that is to do? Not really. At school, we just finished learning about how to use fairy dust in order to boil water. It was harder than that, definitely. Tell me about her. Her name is Sky, and... I close my eyes and just plough through this next bit of news. She thinks I'm dissolving into a genie myself. Alec frowns. Where does she get that from? Sky claims there's a lot of Aladdin going on in my life. I count the signs on my fingers. 1, I'm a thief. 2, my stalkers are from the old bazaar. 3, I summoned a genie. I set my snack aside. Now that I'm talking genie stuff with Alec, I'm not so hungry anymore. For a long minute, Alec only stares at me. Normally the guy's pretty open book, but now I can't tell what he's thinking at all. Is he shocked? Angry? Ready to eat his sandwich and move on? At last, Alec breaks the silence. That's it. I won't say that Sky's wrong about the Aladdin thing. You are a bit of a thief and a scoundrel. Thanks. He chuckles, and that's what I'm talking about. Most people wouldn't be happy to be called those things. I'm a little unusual. I noticed he winks, and it's a good thing. My heart sinks. So you think I'm doomed to become a genie? I don't think anyone could make you do anything unless it met your own desires. All day long, I'd been carrying the weight of this news, and just like that, Alec's words relieve the pressure from my soul. Thanks again. Anytime. Now my snack is looking mighty tempting, so tell me about your day. I slide the plate closer. Alec explains how the board sprung this glass slipper ball on him, or why the binder may hold clues about what's really going on, and the next week will be the time to get my questions answered. It all adds up to one thing, Alec concludes. My parents have found an ally in Fairylands, an ally, let's say. And if someone is helping your family, then let's face it, Marchester and friends won't be far behind. Agreed. I remember what Alec told me about the surveillance reports. Did you find out anything about Cloak? No. And I cast a ton of knowledge spells about it too. I keep running into protection spells that block me. Whoever this Cloak is, she has some serious magic behind her. And the binder? Did you cast a knowledge spell on that thing too? I did. Same result. The binder is covered in rock-solid protection. The only way to review it is by human means. So we need to go through it word for word. Alec grins. We? Hey, we're both in this, right? With a glass slipper ball in the mix. This is looking more and more like a Cinderella template problem. Colour me happy. Now that I'm worried... Now, not that I was worried about fading into a lad in life and going cuckoo much. At this point, I realise I may be babbling just a bit, so I bite my lips together hard. Alec gives me the side-eye. I told you, Ella. No one can make you do or be anything. Well, I want to be who I am right now, and that's something with a lot of reading to do. And on the plus side, we can order pizza delivery tonight. Ronnie's Pizza. My favourite. I raise my pointer finger. And one more item. What? When this board meeting happens, I'm going with you. Alec gives me one of the most dazzling smiles. You're perfect, Ella. I make a kissy face at him. I know. With that, Alec and I launch through hours of pouring through the smallest types you've ever seen. Sadly, the pages above, out of order and not numbered, so our first task is figuring out what goes where. By the time 1 a.m. rolls around, we found the first 27 pages. Only 1,000 more to go. This is going to take time. And that is the next part of our wonderful Ella and Alec sifting through papers together, conquering the world as usual. Thank you for listening to this episode, and many blessings.